What's up, YouTube? It's the Phenom Ace here, and it's time to talk Mortal Kombat 1's Invasion mode. And man, oh man, is this mode boring! Like, utterly slow and boring, man. I had so much hope for this mode to just be fun. I need it to be a world changer. I need this to be the best mode ever for single player. It could have at least been fun, and this mode is far from it. Let me just get into a few things. Overall, the idea on paper makes sense. Seems like it would be so simple, should be fun. Execution, not so much. And before I get into that, I just want to talk about this and how the fight goes in this secret fight, since I just beat that other opponent. You see them start out, okay, just the attack, I get hit with some ice, cool, whatever. And then he does an armored string. And you probably wonder, like, what's so bad about it? At no point in this game, EX, no move, no string is armored. No, Raiden does not have any armor strings. So why does he have this armored string on this? Because it's a boss battle. They also have armored special moves, which you will see later. And sometimes they'll hold them longer. And even if you're blocking, you decide to attack and boom, now you're in the animation. And what's even worse about it is the ridiculous amount of armor that they have. They'll have armor on a move, you block it, attack during it, and they still have armor. What? That is what y'all thought we enjoy about fighting games? Is when we going against an opponent that has armor on moves and we can't hit them and we do no damage? Nah, man. Nah. But getting back to the whole idea of invasion mode and why it should have been an easy hit. RPG mode, pick your character, level them up. What happens when you level up the character? Well, you can add skill points to their health, defense, special attack, regular attack moves, and agility. And agility, which I would think would be movement speed, like they can move a little bit faster since this game is pretty slow. No, their attack strings just come out faster, so it's harder to block. Okay, cool. But you would think with that, you're gonna fight other characters, and they will also be a little bit more challenging. Now, they do level up, but when you get in that match with them, round one start, they are brain dead. Every enemy that you face that is not a boss battle, ambush, or secret fight is so boring. It's so boring because there's no difficulty scaling. You can't pick a harder difficulty and be like, well, maybe I'm just playing on the easy mode. No, this is RPG mode, so hey, everybody's playing on the same difficulty. And you go in these matches, you do your bread and butter combo that you might have practiced in training mode a few times, and they're dead. Unless you go against a boss battle like you just saw with Raiden, and he has armor on half of his moves, armor after his moves, can't knock him out of the animation. Or they throw in some random stuff that makes you know what's worse than armor on a bunch of moves when you can't see. Yeah, when you're going to get somebody, and I guess they use their talisman or talisman, whatever it's called. And then the screen goes black and they're still attacking, and you're like, I guess I'm just gonna press buttons even though I can't see. It's like, who thought that was fun? I just don't get it. Now, I do appreciate the little modes in between to like break up the repetitiveness of these boring fights, like during Survivor where you gotta dodge the fireballs or test your might in between. That's pretty cool. But these matches, man, it's like, could this character actually play like they actually do? They made all these breakdowns on the Kombat cast, like, oh yeah, this character's strengths are this. Sindel's good at zoning. I fought Sindel on here. You know how many fireballs she threw out? Maybe two. Maybe two. She was trying to get in my face, do an armor string, call out her cameo and stuff like that. And I'm like, this could have been such a great mode to, ease characters into learning fighting game mechanics, because of course they have a tutorial, but everybody knows nobody wants to run through the tutorial. and figure out how to play. And even if you do run through all the tutorial, you're not going to remember that in the middle of a match and be like, okay, I remember when I did the block or the punishment training and the defensive training, I need to do all these. It's hard to get all those or learn how to do all those and implement them in your game all at once. It's just not going to happen. So this could have been a way to ease it in. And it seems like at some points they kind of try to. Well, you'll have moments where when they're doing those armored attacks, the opponent will be white to let them know they have armor, like a white aura around them. But sometimes they'll turn blue, and that's your chance to interrupt it. Now, for those strings, can you interrupt them in an actual match like that? No, I don't think you can. So it's like just missed opportunities. And you see right there, Melina has an armored throw, just a random throw. It's not like that's a command grab. It has armor on her recovery. So a move that would used to be punishable in a regular match is not like. So you're not learning anything to make you good at this game or understand the mechanics, anything like that. This is pure just, hey, press buttons and have fun. And when I talk to people, it's like, oh snap, yes, armor on this. What should, it's like, this is annoying. It's like, well, you could get armor too. If I have armor too and we're both shooting at each other and doing no damage, I'm sorry, but that doesn't make it, okay, now this is fun. Just saying that. But getting back to my point of how this could have been a good mode and been a learning opportunity, it's just miss. You could have had it where, okay, sometimes it slows down when they do a low to let you know, okay, now it's time to block. Wouldn't it be great to like learn how to deal with lows and how to block low and learn these different opponents' attack strings and things like that? Wouldn't it be great if you're playing against Smoke and he's doing nothing but overhead low mix up, because that's what the character is for? It maybe it flashes the screen like they turn white or blue to let you know, okay, you can punish now, or you should be blocking high for this overhead or low, or slow it down a little bit to let you learn how to play the game and learn how to deal with these matchups. Now, of course, it'll be some slow-mo and stuff because that's what they already added for like armor to give you a little heads up, but that's at least teaching you. It's like, okay, when I get into an actual battle, it's going to be faster, but I have an idea of how all these characters work and how to deal with them. Instead, you play this mode and you're not learning anything. You're just playing this because, hey, I want these unlocked. That is my only reason for playing this. I hopped online, got smacked, so I was like, I need to get back to the lab, or I could just get some practice in through invasion mode, because at least I'm unlocking stuff. So that's what I ended up doing. So I don't know, man. Like, this could have been great, but this is some of the most boring, some most unfun I've had in a fighting game in any game mode in a while, man. It had the potential, but it falls flat for me. Now, if y'all are having fun with this mode, please let me know. I'm not mad at you if you do, but for me, man, this ain't it at all. At all. But, you know, that's all I gotta say. I'm done bashing on this mode. I hope y'all are having fun with Mortal Kombat 1 in general. I feel like I am when I'm not playing this mode, but it is what it is. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.